I hope your day is full of fire trucks and evacuations and water. Actually, lots of water. I hope you have your passports, your prescriptions, and your personal needs with you. Guys, I hope there's no alerts on your phone. It's a fire intro. What's up? I am here in LA, the epicenter of the apocalypse, and things are dark. But that being said, we have an amazing episode of Shank for you this week with the one and the only comedian Josh Potter. But before we get into this week's episode of Shank with Josh, there's just a few things I want to tell you about. One, I'm coming to Austin, Texas. Yeehaw. If you're in Texas, I will be there January 19th through February 2nd. So if you're in LA and you want to, if you're in Austin, sorry, and you want to see me live, come out to the mothership. I'll have exact dates posted on my Instagram at Princess Shank. And yeah, let's do it. Let's get into this week's episode. Oh, before we get into this week's episode of Shank with Josh Potter, I just want to remind you, I am doing video content weekly on my Patreon, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk, $5 a month for bonus video. And let's do it. Let's get into this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only comedian, Josh Potter, guys. Here it is. Let's start this pod.
I like your little outfit.
Thank you. It was $6.99 from Shein.
Ooh.
And I probably would have to pay tariffs on it.
How do you know what sizes you are?
I know what size I am in clothes.
In Shein clothes?
Yeah. I've made the mistake of going too big, and sometimes I make the mistake of going too small. And to be completely honest with you, this bodysuit is not attached right now because it has snaps at the vagina. And there's 3 of them, so you have to snap yourself up like you're a little baby. And if you have to pee, it's annoying. And to be honest, the snaps don't really stay because I paid $6.99 for the shirt. So
she's busting at the snaps.
I'm busting at the snaps. I'm also wearing my mom's bra because I had to evac.
God damn.
Debbie said, "Let me see if I have any small bras for you."
Ooh, Debbie's got them hangers.
Debbie's got those D's, baby.
Double D Debbie.
Double D Debbie. I was like, okay, thanks for the small bra, Mom.
The D stands for Debbie.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Shank. I'm Sara Weinshenk, and today's guest is the one, the only, Josh Potter.
Hi.
Hi. Are you wearing 2 different types of camo?
I guess, yeah.
You're in your camo era.
This one I forgot that. I mean, yeah, I'm wearing camo on my pants. For those that can see at home. And it's a different shade. This is like a digital.
That's like a pixelated camo.
Yeah, it's digital camo.
That's cool.
Future. I don't know what you're like hiding, maybe from cameras.
Yeah.
So they can't see on the camera. I don't really know what the purpose of the digital is. It's like, what are you up against a screen all the time?
Yeah, no, I like it though.
Thanks.
I like the pixelated camo.
Me too. This is the for the veterans.
Okay, so you
America.
didn't have to evacuate. It is for the veterans.
I didn't have to. Well, I mean, so what happened to me, my power went out on Tuesday in the afternoon.
What are you doing while this is happening? Paint a scene.
Oh, I went to sleep. I mean, it didn't bother me really.
Well, was
I was
it in
like,
the middle
oh,
of the
boo-hoo,
day?
I can't play college football on my PlayStation. It's pretty much all I do. Yeah, I still had hot water, so I didn't really care. And so I just went to sleep. I woke up. It was dark because there's no power. My whole neighborhood is pitch black. I'm like, I guess I'll go to the Comedy Store. So I went to the Comedy Store. We had a great evening. Everyone's power was out, so people came and just drank and had fun and smoked weed. Annie came. We're all hanging out. It's about midnight. Power goes out here. So then we're like, cool, a slumber party. And they're like, nope, everyone has to leave. And so we're like, aw. And then I went home. The next day, I needed to charge up my various electronics. So I went to Hormos and Angie's house in Hollywood. And whilst I was there, we were having a grand old time. We're smoking weed. We're watching basketball. Annie calls and she goes, I'm out of here. I'm going to Vegas. New fire just started on Sunset, like above the Hollywood Bowl area. And I was like, well, I'm pretty close to that right now here at Hormos' house. So we go up on the roof. Huge. You could see the fire. It was crazy. It was right there.
That picture's crazy. You still have it?
Yeah.
Yes, send me that.
All right, I will. I will send it. You can see it on the screen here right now. Take a look over here. No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But anyhow, so, you know, obviously we're like on the edge of the evacuation zone. It would have to like jump the 101 to like.
But then when you start seeing flames, you start getting a little imaginative with what could happen.
Not really. I mean, yes,
For
but,
me,
which is it's also scary, obviously, but also just the air quality was like already terrible. Like you're just like coughing and your throat's getting a little scratchy. So Hormuz is like, let's just leave. Like we have the ability to like, let's just get out of here. So I was like, all right, guys, have fun. I'm gonna go back to North Hollywood to my dark apartment. They're like, you can't go. I mean, like, how are you gonna go back? The fire is right over, like you have to drive through the fire to get back
to your house,
to the other side, to the valley. And I was like, yeah, I guess it's probably pretty hard right now. So I went with them to Hormuz's fiance's mother's house and spent the night there.
Oh, I was kind of jealous
Beach.
I wasn't with you guys.
It would have been fun to have you in tow.
I would.
You would have been really mad though.
Yeah, because I do love my bed.
That and I like.
Because you conned me because you said, come here, it's fine, nothing's going to happen.
I was up your ass to come. I'm like, just come.
I don't know, I have a bad feeling.
I was like, just come.
Bam.
What are you going to do? She was like, I'm just bored. I'm sitting in my room all bored.
Yes, I was. I don't do well when I'm bored. And then I'm like, I don't do well when I'm too plugged into the news. But then I downloaded that fucking app, that cursed app that everyone keeps.
Oh, everyone keeps telling you, duty, watch or whatever.
Watch duty.
Watch your duty,
dude. Every set time that I get a notification from that, it's like loud and it makes me jump.
Yeah, I wasn't downloading that. A couple of people I know downloaded it, but yeah. So I mean, I wanted Sarah to come to just hang out all day and smoke weed. I'm like, I'm charging my stuff. We're just gonna watch TV and like smoke weed and drink. And Sarah was like, not coming. She was like, I'm not coming. I don't want to drive.
I was scared. The gusts were strong.
Sure. So Sarah doesn't come, but you would have been, and it was fun. You would have had a good time, but you would have been like constantly up my ass about like, see?
You think?
Yeah.
Why are you painting me to be a naggy
You would have been
bitch?
upset. You would have been upset.
I would have been perturbed.
And then when we went to Long Beach, you would have been scared. You'd have been like, but my stuff. I don't even know.
Oh, yeah, my stuff. My stuff?
But your house was fine. You knew your house would have been fine. It would have had nothing, but you didn't have any stuff with you.
But
I mean, I lived in the same clothes for like 48 hours. I was actually impressed by like my deodorant because I was like, last night, I mean, I went back to Hormoz's house.
This is a great deodorant commercial. What brand?
It's just Old Spice. And I went to Hormoz's house the next day and I thought like, I should probably take like a shower or something. I've been in these clothes all day, but I felt like I smelled fresh still the whole day.
Dude, Old Spice will get you through the fires.
Old Spice. No, I mean, it was bizarre. I mean, I didn't have any. I'm happy I had my, like, I guess my electronics with me.
But then my friend called me. She doesn't even live here anymore. She calls me. She's like, I'm watching the news. You got to evacuate. And I'm like, okay, but I feel like I'm fine. And she's like, no, you got to evacuate. Pack a bag. You can't wait till the last minute. So then now I'm packing a bag. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to pack. Pink camouflage pants in the apocalypse?
There are the 5 Ps. I don't think pink camouflage pants is one of the 5 Ps.
Pussy. I got my passport, my pussy,
yeah,
my
I didn't have that. My penis, I guess.
People.
I always have my passport.
What
on
are
me.
the 5 Ps?
It is. It's like plastics, your cards. This is like a big warning thing. You can put them up over here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are evacuating, make sure you remember the Ps. You've got your plastics. You've got your papers. You've got...
What are the rest? Pets. I think pets.
Personal items. Penises. Your penis. You got your penis. All the trans folk out there. Make sure you bring it. Prescriptions. Yep. Medicines.
Keep going. Show more.
Glasses. Things like that.
Papers, passports, priceless items.
I don't really have any of those. I'm like, my PlayStation? I would definitely pack my PlayStation. 100%.
Absolutely. How are you going to survive without your station? I mean, I got my boyfriend a Switch and...
You would pack that?
Dude, the Switch hits because you don't even need the
internet. You should
internet.
got yourself a Switch.
I think I might be getting myself a Switch.
I think we're going to get Sarah a Switch.
I think I'm going to become a gamer. I think I might do Twitch, Animal Crossing.
I've had people on my Twitch say that you should do Animal Crossing.
I watched, okay, this is sad. This is sad and I'm embarrassed to admit this.
You're only sick.
I was sick. Girl. I was sick. And I don't know if I was really sick, but I was just in a state.
You don't need to have the I was sick caveat.
I was sick, so I needed to see what was happening in Animal Crossing. So I go to YouTube and I watch somebody exploring Animal Crossing, and I'm high, and I watched an hour and a half of,
Wow.
of this man setting up his tent in the new community, meeting his neighbors. It was so cute. I felt so joyous the whole time I watched it.
Is this long ago? Because I remember you
No,
telling
this
me
was
another.
recently.
Oh, because I thought you had another experience with Animal Crossing.
What was the other one?
That you had an ex-boyfriend who played it.
No,
and...
that was Stardew Valley.
Oh my God!
Oh, we're getting alert. See, this is what happens.
Is it another fake one? We all got it.
My phone's on Do Not Disturb.
This is an emergency message from the Los Angeles County Fire Department. An evacuation warning has been issued in your area. Remain vigilant of any threats and be ready to evacuate. Gathered loved one, pets, and supplies. Continue to monitor local weather news and the webpage alertla.org
are you for
more
real?
info. Yeah, but this is another. This happened yesterday too, and I meant to bring this up. But you know what? It was a fake one yesterday.
The boy who cries wolf. The joke's gonna be on us when this place is in flames and we're sitting here scratching our asses like yesterday was a hoax, man, and today is fucking real. See, this is what we're dealing with. My nerves are shot. I don't even have Red Bull. I'm drinking Alani. Thank you, Comedy Store, for the Comedy Store is giving me.
Never let you burn. Don't worry.
We should have brought flame retardants and fucking fire hydrants. And this is why I was afraid to leave the house. This is why everyone was afraid to leave the house, dude.
I'm certain it's another fake one.
Let me see your alert. Because I didn't get the alert. Because my phone was on Do Not Disturb. I need to look on the app now.
I think that goes versus... let me see your phone.
My phone was on Do Not Disturb.
Let me just see it. Let me see it.
We get in a fight.
Let me
Not mom and dad
see
fighting.
it. Just lock it up. You can lock it up and I'll see it. I'll show you where the alert is.
Show me the alert. I didn't get it because my phone was on Do Not Disturb.
You've gotten it.
All right, let me see. Did you get it, Xavier?
No, I didn't get it.
What?
Who got it?
There's other... your phones were making noises,
My
weren't
phone
they?
wasn't. Yours was Lee's?
I heard another phone make noise.
Maybe.
Lee?
Did you get the alert right now?
Am I the only one?
Yeah,
Okay, Lee just said he has his alert shut off.
Maybe it was a fucking...
Another fake?
It was definitely another fake. There's nothing happening out there.
Hold on, did you look on the Watch Duty app? See, this is what life is now.
I don't have the Watch Duty app. I'm not a loser.
This is what life is now, okay?
I'm not a dork. I go up on the roof and I smell smoke. I go, we got to get out of here.
I kind of smelled smoke outside.
I did too.
I thought it was residual shit. I thought it was just residual shit.
I also did smell smoke.
Give me a Goog on this alert that just came out. Maybe you can find already that it's phony because Twitter or whatever
I'm done
else.
with these damn hoax alerts. Somebody's getting fired, dude.
Yeah, there's some lesbian working at the switchboard or whatever, and they're like, "Oops, shit, I put it to the wrong area." Yeah, because they're all lesbians at the fire department. That's what they keep telling us on the news. It's like 6 lesbians that run the fire department.
Well, that explains why it's not going well.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Well, it's not. It's not looking good for lesbian firefighters. Let's put it that way.
No,
fire chiefs.
And it's like incarcerated people.
Dude, I don't know. I guess I'm the only one that got it. Lita, you didn't get it?
No, I have alert shut off though. I didn't get the one yesterday.
Hilarious.
Should I call Debbie and see if she got it? My mom.
Oh my God, I'd love a Debbie cameo on the pod.
If you have to go, they call you based on your GPS on your phone.
Who calls you?
The city.
Oh, we're getting spied on left and right. And the city starts calling me, being like, "You're in the basement of the comedy store, you dumb bitch."
When I was at Hormos's house yesterday, it was that. It was like, hey, we all got it. You know, and the fake one I'm talking about.
The fake one really freaked me out yesterday. And then I didn't know what to do with myself because I was like, I guess I don't have to evacuate. And then I said, let me go to Nordstrom, which is an interesting way to spend an emergency.
You know, I also, we're on Wi-Fi down here. I get only SOS things. So I don't know. Well, I'm not worried about it.
I'm going to call my mom.
What's funny about those?
Should I?
Yes, please. What's funny about the alerts though is
let's see if
I get so annoyed by them that I get mad at them. Like, when I get like a missing kid one like that, I'm just like, I'm like, fuck this missing kid. What am I going to get up and look for it now?
Hi, you're on the podcast right now. Did you just get an alert on your phone?
I didn't get an alert on my phone. Did you get an alert on your phone, Leah? No.
Okay. Well, the Weinshenk family didn't get alerts, but Josh Potter just got a very extreme alert. It was the same one from yesterday.
I can look and then text you back and see if there's any fires.
Okay, say hi to Josh.
Hi.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, sorry I got an alert.
I'm live, huh? I'm famous now. All
You're famous.
I'll look and I'll text you back, honey.
All right, love you.
Love you, bye.
And that's why Deb's the best.
We have all the resources in the world, but she puts Deb on it.
My poor mom. My fucking poor
I don't
mom,
listen
dude.
to and you don't listen to anyone but your mom. Who cares what the phone or the LAFD says?
I had to borrow one of her bras today, and
I
she
know
said,
you
"Make sure
mentioned.
you give it back." And I said, "You're not getting this one back, Deb." It has like a lift thing that's happening.
You like it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I like it. It made me glad I forgot my bra.
She said it was one of her smaller ones.
Yeah, and then I was offended.
Yeah. Old D Deb.
Double D Deb.
She puts the double D in Deb. So yeah, it's probably horse shit, and I'm not going to find out either way because, like I said, even when they're like, "There's a old man missing," you get a silver alert or a amber alert, which is the children, and I go, "Ugh, what am I going to go outside and look for this Chevy Equinox out there? I mean, give me a break. Why are you telling me about it? What do I care about a missing kid?"
It's like my nerves are shot. This is why I've been drinking.
I'm the opposite. I'm just like, oh God, they're still calling me about. I'm like, hey, fix your fucking alert system.
Oh, Debbie has gotten back to us.
What does it say? Everything is a false alarm. Good, we got to the bottom of it. Debbie's on it.
Nothing new in the app or in the news. If I see something, I'll text.
It must have been a residual. Maybe it's like a residual. Like I got onto the Wi-Fi and it was like, it's like we've been having this one in the backlog loading. I don't know how fucking computers
I don't know
work.
what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it doesn't know that you're here. Maybe it thinks it's by your house.
Oh, great. So my house is fucked. I mean, it would have to burn a lot of Chase banks and
That's what I'm saying.
Targets and things to get
but
to
then my
house.
imagination starts going and I go, you never know.
2 hours ago it was Granada Hills, Tampa, Raniti, Balboa.
I don't even know what that is. I
Granada
don't even know where that
Hills.
is.
Granada Hills, Deep Val.
All right, so maybe it's because we're from the valley.
Well, I didn't get it. So I'm also like, do they not care about me over at Apple?
That's not.
You know how I'm beefing with Karen Bass, this dumb bitch?
There it is.
Oh my God!
She got it now.
Stop!
See, mine was early. That's the
Stop.
one.
Stop.
Just push it.
This is fucked. Are you fucking kidding? Let's just keep podcasting as though the world's
There's nothing.
not on fire.
Nothing's wrong. It's all
let
out.
me put on my tap shoes and entertain the masses.
It's all
Let me put
out.
on my clown makeup as the world burns.
It's fine. Granada Hills. Who's ever even heard of that?
Me. But what the fuck was that? I can't wait till Xavier's goes next and then leaves.
Freaks you out?
I mean, it's startling every time.
I know. That's why I don't like when
picked a
it's
different sound.
when it's 3 a.m. and you get that and you're like, oh my God, it must be a nuclear holocaust and it's some fucking retard's kid that's missing and you're like, go get your own fucking kid. I'm not bothering. I'm not getting out of bed.
Do you
to
feel
go
more
find
bad
it.
when it's a kid or if it's an elderly?
I don't feel bad either way. I
No.
go, oh my God, let a fucking old man wander down the street. Like, yeah, of course. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be a silver alert someday, and I'll tell you what, don't bother notifying anybody.
If I'm the silver alert, just let me live.
Yeah, just let me wander into the thing like that fastball song. They made up their minds. Remember that one?
And they started packing.
Yeah, it's about an old-timers couple or an Alzheimer's couple.
Is
an
it
old-timey
really?
Alzheimer's couple who just like one
You're
day is like
lying.
leaves and doesn't know where no one knows where they went.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, that's kind of hot. Like,
It
we
is
both
kinda
have
hot.
dementia. Let's
Yeah.
just go on an adventure,
That
dude.
is hot.
But then all of a sudden you're with them like, who the fuck are you?
And they never no one ever heard of them from them again.
They probably ended up dead.
Yeah, of course. That's the point.
They made up their mind and they started. Is that really what it's
They
about?
made up
Is
their
that really what it's
mind,
about? Or are you fucking with
And
me?
they started packing.
Is it really
yeah,
about
no,
a
it's what it's
silver
about.
alert couple?
I don't know that they had silver alerts back then.
Well,
Maybe
if they would have,
we wouldn't have had that wonderful song.
yeah, get rid of the silver
They
alerts.
left before the sun
Is that
came
true?
up. Yeah, I'm not making it up. We have Xavier can verify.
What's the name of the song?
Fastball the way.
Fastball the way, all time.
They
drank up the wine. They drank up the wine and they got to talking. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They now had more
Where
important
were
things to
they
say.
going without ever knowing
Their
the
car
way?
broke down and then they just wander.
Yeah. And they can see the hole that their walk on is paved
Oh
in
my God,
gold.
look. Their children woke up and they couldn't find them.
Yeah. Their children
This is a
woke up.
sad song.
It's the
Mom
saddest.
and Dad are gone. They went wandering off into the distance to have one last dementia
Grandma and Grandpa.
adventure together.
Anyone can see the road that they walk on is paved in gold.
Grammy and
It's
Gramps.
always summer, they'll never get old. They'll never get hungry. They'll never get old and gray.
You see their shadow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that to my listener. Whoa, dude. Songwriters, Enrique Iglesias.
He read that in an article, the guy who wrote the song from the band, and then wrote the song about the story because they said it was so crazy that, like, this old couple just, like, they both have Alzheimer's and they just left. And everyone's like, where were they going without ever knowing the way?
Maybe they just, that's why it's just about the journey and not the destination, man.
It does sound hot, though.
It does, right?
They're just in a motel fucking till they die? That's sick.
Well, you're a little loony, too.
Yeah, I love that.
So you're like...
You think you're like 25 and you just robbed a bank?
Like
you're just creating
drunk?
your own reality? Yeah, I love
You're
it.
in a psychosis as a couple.
I want to go out like that. I was thinking about, these little emergencies and things they make you
these
start.
little emergencies.
The
This
ones that
is
we're
like
doing?
a fucking huge emergency.
Yeah, for other people. Not for me personally. I just
Yeah.
didn't have power for 4 days. So, you kind of start thinking that mentality where you're like, and I wish I had power because I'd love to have been a little shelter for some baddies out there. But I was like, when people were like checking in on when you check in on each other and you're like, I wish we could just like evacuate together, that kind of thing. That's hot. I like that.
A couple of my friends.
I get all romantic during it. Yeah. What?
Oh yeah, you didn't see that? A couple of my friends were doing stuff like that. Like, if anybody needs time, like, I got a pool. If anybody's like, I could take you out for a drink. This has to be so stressful.
Oh, I did that a ton. Yeah, I was like, oh, do you need anything? I'm not asking dudes if they need anything. You know what I mean?
I'm like, there's a moment where I was like, do I get a puppy? A foster one?
Well, yeah, Sarah on the way here was like,
should we
adopt a family?
I said, should we adopt puppies? And
I
then
heard that from
and then he looks at me and goes, you can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I go, okay, so he's out.
I mean, I'm not trying to be like a miser on anything. If anybody who does something noble, God bless you.
You don't want to split a German Shepherd?
I don't really know because after the fires are done, I'm going to be less benevolent, I feel like. And that's
You're
the other
going to
thing.
be hardened.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to my own selfish ways. But yesterday we were like looking at the charity. People are posting charities and like things like that and donations and stuff. And a couple people were like, if you want to volunteer, come over to this, whatever the hell. And our friend Angie was like, should we like volunteer? I mean, the store's closed for a couple days.
I do have that thought.
Should we
too.
go volunteer? And I go, I'm just going to give them money. I'm just going to take some money. How about that? Can I just give some money? That's the best I can do.
The best I can do is a box of Uncrustables.
What do you mean, to donate?
Yeah.
You mean you're talking about things?
I don't know. Do the firefighters want PB&J?
I don't know. I mean, I don't
I
think
heard
that's...
that what they really need is toiletries.
Okay.
Like chapstick.
Do you have plenty?
I could get it. I can get some
Toiletries?
chapstick.
I have plenty. That's like
You
Sarah's
want
thing
thingamabobs?
thing to offer the world.
Toilet-
I've got chapsticks and lipsticks aplenty.
I've got deodorants and mouthwash galore.
Yeah.
You want thingamabobs? I got Q-tips. Who cares? No big deal.
Yeah, she's got a whole shit ton of them.
I'm just like, I don't know. It just feels like, okay, it was
How come we
supposed
don't want
to
to
be
drink today? I thought we were gonna get drunk up in here.
Well, I didn't bring alcohol. I guess I should have.
That's okay.
You're looking at me like
We can go get a drink after.
we can.
We have nothing to
We
do.
can day drink.
I love it. What are you talking about? Why do you
This
say
is-
that with such a tone?
I forgot it's your lifestyle.
It's not my lifestyle. Do I find an excuse? I was like, it's the holidays. Let's day drink. Am I like, it's a disaster in LA. The world is ending. Let's have a drink. Like that. Yeah, of course.
This is the craziest the fires have ever been in LA. And I lived here my whole life.
I haven't
The
lived here.
only thing that was as crazy as this was the 94 Northridge earthquake.
See, that's the thing. I definitely don't want to live through a generational earthquake. A generational fire didn't really affect me again because, like I said, and it's funny. All my family and friends back home, they don't know the difference. They see like where I live, and it's like inside of a triangle of 3 major fires, and they think that's terrible. And I'm like, no. There's a whole. See how the fires are in the green parts. I don't live in a green part. I live in a gray part for concrete. And if I have a fire happen, it's because a black man was unjustly killed by a cop somewhere in this country, and then there's a fire because that's the ones you have to worry about for me,
For your
not
neighborhood?
the woods fires. You know what I mean?
There's all these sicko arsonists out there too.
That's true. That's true.
I read something really weird. Sorry to change subjects from fire to Brooke Shields' vagina, but I did.
Hey,
I did read
please.
something very weird about
Is that on fire too? They had an arsonist
no,
up in there.
She like went to get a vaginal surgery,
Mm-hmm.
like a minor surgery, but then they gave her like a full vaginal tightening thing that she
Hell
didn't
yeah.
ask for, and she was really upset.
The husband probably slipped it in at the end. Hey, you think
Oh,
you can
here you go.
tighten-
Here you go. Brooke Shields reveals surgeon performed vaginal. Yeah.
You think you can tighten that shit while
Brooke
you're in there?
Shields makes a candid revelation about her health. In her new memoir, The Suddenly Susan star reveals she underwent labia reduction surgery during her 40s.
She just
after
wanted the
spending
lips trimmed.
years struggling with discomfort. However, during a post-op checkup with her surgeon, she said she learned he also performed an irreversible vaginal rejuvenation procedure while she was under the knife.
Yeah,
without
you're
her
welcome.
consent.
No, she was upset.
What are you upset
Dude,
about? I tightened that shit. I was
I would be pissed if I got a if you tighten my pussy without my consent.
Why? Oh, I have to have a dick surgery, and they're tightening up the skin, and they go,
Let's make it a little
we
bigger.
added a couple inches on there. I'd be like, I'm devastated. Why would you? I mean, come on. Unless it's like so tight she can't get it. It's like Occam's razor or something. She got it too tight, and now she can't get a penis in there at all.
Well, I think like at her,
I don't even know if I
at
used
her age,
Occam's razor correctly. there or not.
at her age, she's like what 50.
Vaginas
she's
don't
not
get
trying
looser.
to get. She's not trying to get dick down like that anymore.
Yeah, but who cares? How tight?
Well, that's
How do you
what
even
I mean.
notice
so
that?
who cares? So why are you gonna?
Here's my point. How do you notice that?
He told her. I gave you a little bonus. I tightened her up.
Oh, I didn't know if that or if the husband went to have sex and is like, I can't get my goddamn dick in there anymore. It's too tight. And she'll be like, it is. It does feel tighter with your dick. Your dick feels bigger. At first, they'll be like, I don't think your dick got bigger. You know what I mean? They have to deduce.
The elasticity of the vagina may change.
That's the old joke, though, when your lady goes, like I know, like I have a lady, but your lady goes in for the pregnancy.
Yeah.
You know, when they give birth.
Yeah.
The husband always does one of those. It's always the husband that's like, he does the LOL where he points to his lady and goes, I got to ask the boss. It's these types of guys.
Yeah.
They go in there and they go, hey, doc, how much for an extra stitch?
Yeah. Yeah. And then they smoke their cigars.
Hey, doc, how much for you to give an extra stitch in there, Hey. And then they do. I feel like her husband did that in the
Oh my god.
vaginal. And then he took it seriously. He's like, we can make it tighter.
And the wife is just crying, dude.
Yeah. Shut
Dude,
the
I
fuck
just
up.
shit myself on a table in front of a bunch of strangers. Now you want my pussy tighter? Fuck you.
Oh, the glory of childbirth.
I'm stressed about childbirth,
Why?
even though I'm not pregnant.
I was going to say, that's like being,
'cause Jamar
it's
Neighbors
just like being
said to
stressed
me-
about the fire. You're like, my house is nowhere
He
near
said
the
to me,
fire.
I said, I'm going to get big when I get pregnant. He goes, no, you're not. And then he goes, actually, let me see your ankles. He goes, yeah, you fucked. I'm like, what?
Jamar
goes,
said the funniest thing to me.
He goes, and it's never going to be the same. You might get it back, but it ain't ever going to be the same.
Jamar
And I
said
was
the
like, yeah.
funniest thing to
I was
me.
like, that's too real for me right now. I'm like, you stop telling me I'm fat by looking at my ankles. Okay, what?
Jamar said the funniest thing, and I mean, I'd hope he wouldn't be mad at me for saying this because it's just so funny. It's like he was just joking around, but it was like, he was talking about like, his like, dating a girl or whatever, and they start acting up or whatever, and he just goes, "I'll leave." He goes like, "They don't know. I'll leave." I was like, "That's so funny." It made me laugh so hard. Just like,
That's funny because it's 100% true.
well, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't live anywhere.
Oh my God.
He lives
dude.
everywhere.
I want to live everywhere.
I think you do.
You do?
Sure.
From time to time.
You don't go anywhere, actually, come to think of it.
I do go places.
You go to the same 3 places.
What? My
Austin.
house? I go to Austin.
Oh, you weren't even thinking about other cities. You're like, my house.
I was like, my house?
Where?
The Comedy Store.
Yeah.
My house.
Dad's
My
house.
parents' house.
Yeah.
If I have money, the mall.
Okay, you did go to Nordstrom while the
I did.
world was ending.
I did because
Catch her
you know
shopping while the looters are around her, and Sarah's like,
No.
"Can I use this card?" And like, she's still just going through there's like looters in the Nordstrom.
There was a moment where I was like, is it a dumb idea to shop? I call Debbie. I go, do you think it's weird to go to Nordstrom's right now? She goes, I wouldn't go to Nordstrom. I wouldn't take any unnecessary trips unless you have to. I go, okay. And then I go back home and I'm like, it's not an unnecessary trip because I don't have lipstick and I haven't had lipstick in 3 weeks. I'm down to this little smidge of lipstick, and you know what? I'm starting to feel unattractive. And I can't be feeling unattractive while there's ash and ember flying around.
God forbid.
I need a little color on my lip. I can't be pale gray, fucking dry, and have nothing on.
I really love getting to the core of your principles and priorities. I really love it. It's I'm not upset about it.
I'm just being honest. I could
I
lie.
know.
I could lie and tell you that I was just
I don't want you to lie. I'm saying I love
praying,
it.
collecting Q-tips for the first responders. No, I was at Nordstrom, and
No,
I'm sorry.
I know how your brain works, and I love it. And I know you're not lying.
And I bought these new shoes. Fresh white shoes.
Thank God.
I didn't have my Converse looked like someone had eaten them.
I'd like to thank the first responders at Nordstrom for keeping those doors open because we would have lost this one over here.
Keeping those doors open, going above and beyond, checking to see if the Levi's came in a bigger size, which they didn't. So fuck you, Levi's.
It's probably on the truck, which can't get here due to the overpowering wildfires occurring in the area, but I'm sure it'll be here by Monday, maybe. Like the bigger size. We'll get more, I promise.
Oh, we'll get more.
The apologetic Nordstrom employee who's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did you say you wanted a bigger size in jeans? I'm sorry. I was distracted because I was making sure my home wasn't burning while I'm here collecting my menial wage so I can pay for the insurance on it.
Oh, my
Anyhow,
God.
my husband's there with our children. Just wanted to make sure that they were doing okay. I did not hear what size jeans you wanted. I'm sorry.
You fucking bitch.
Yeah.
No, so I was feeling guilty that I was at Nordstrom, and then this bitch comes in with her 2 kids, and then it made me feel a little better.
To distract the children from the doom and fire and brimstone outside.
She dropped $5,000 on 2 pairs of Jimmy Choo shoes. And then I go, well, I don't have anything to feel bad about. This bitch is getting Jimmy Choos in the middle of the fire.
She
She's
deserves
getting
it.
heels.
She has to distract her children from, Mommy, why is the street on fire? Mommy, it's smoky.
Mommy, is My Little Pony going to be there when we get back?
I want to watch Bluey. You can't watch Bluey. The grid's down. We're going to Nordstrom.
I'm getting my Jimmy Choos, whether it's the last thing I do.
My child is screaming because she can't watch Bluey.
Bury me in my Jimmy Choos if anything happens.
I'm going to burn in Jimmy shoes. Yeah, Sarah wants her pile of ash to be attractive when they find it. That's why you're like,
put a bow tie on.
Yeah. They made up their mind. She's just putting a lipstick on. Before the house, while the house is burning down.
Started packing.
That's
I forgot
that's
my
your go
mascara.
bag.
Let's go back.
Yes, that is your go bag. I actually, because Annie wanted me to go to Las Vegas with her, and I said I do want to go to Las Vegas, but I will have to get to North Hollywood to pick up my Travis Hunter Futures Heisman bet winning slip because that is a lot of money. I was like, that if I had a safe, like a fire safe in there, I would have kept my bet slips from Vegas, and I would have made the like LAFD actually emergency drop me into the fire if my house was burning down to go get those bet slips out because that's
those were your priorities.
Yeah, those
mine's
were
lipstick and my passport.
I go, Sarah, you oh my God, thank God Sarah packed a go bag. I open it up and it's just literally like all of her makeup. I'm like, oh no. Sarah, what about your medications? I didn't have room for them.
I did pack my makeup before my meds.
I know.
That's not one of the P's either.
Makeup's not on the P's, but also personal items. Yeah, well, she got a lot of personal items. What I wonder what personal items are like photographs.
Your vibrator.
Would you bring that?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's just another thing to charge. Put that in your electronics bag.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Put that in your laptop bag.
But I don't want my vibrator in the same bag as my computer.
You got to keep, I mean, at some point, it's all electronics. It's like having a PlayStation controller. You got to keep that.
In my go bag?
I'm glad I just use my fucking hand to jerk off, and I don't need an apparatus.
Yeah, what about the auto blow?
Do not. I can safely say, unless it's an advertiser here on this program,
It's not.
I had them as an advertiser, and I'll tell you this. Maybe they'll make me give the money back for this. I never put my penis inside that auto blow.
You not even once. You didn't
Never
even
once.
cross
I
your mind. You
swear
were
on
never
my
like,
mother's life. I swear on anything, and my niece, my nephew's life. I never put my penis inside of any of these sleeves, and certainly not these robots, the auto blow. I was actually very adamant against it, but I needed the money. And I advertise it, and I know people like doing it, and it's probably a wonderful
people
product.
love fucking their auto blows. So
I'm sure it's a wonderful
no.
product. I just could not attest to it, and that's why I did the ads the way that I did.
Okay. Well,
I make the statement here on the Shank Show.
but if a fire was threatening your house, is
The
there an
auto blow
auto?
would be the last thing to leave my house. I would throw it at the fire. To
Would
be
you
like,
bring your TV?
No. TVs
Would
are
it be
a
hard
dime.
for you to let go of?
My TV?
Yeah.
No, I would miss it. We had great times together. We watched some great games together.
Your TV's plural.
Yeah, I have multiple TVs.
You wouldn't bring one?
No.
You can't. You gotta let it
TVs
go.
are a dime a dozen. You can go get a TV falling off a truck. I mean, it's like TVs are everywhere.
You're right.
There's 10 screens in here right now. I mean, like, at the end of the day, unless I was like, there might not be a way to watch Ohio State versus Texas at the evacuation shelter, then I'd probably bring a TV. But I have my phone. I have
I
other
could see
screens.
you
I
at
have
the
a
shelter
laptop.
hogging the TV.
I have a
'cause
laptop.
It's game
I'd go,
day.
someone else is going to bring a TV there. And then I would be like, what's up? I make friends in the shelter because some guy brought a TV. I'd be like, sick, dude. I'm so psyched you brought this. Great.
I got
great
some
thinking.
beers.
Yeah. Then I'd contribute weed or something. Someone's always got a TV. A TV that would not be my priority to carry out.
Spencer Pratt and Heidi Pratt lost their house.
Yeah.
I saw him. He goes, I only have one hoodie now. I used to have a full collection.
Yeah, it makes you kind of feel. I mean, I feel for anybody obviously who lost their home, but when it's like rich people, some of them are kind of like, I saw Mel Gibson did Rogan's podcast, and while he was there, his house burned down. Like he found out when he got back. So he was like on the news talking about it, and he was just like, yeah, it's just a house. And you're like, oh my God. You're like, this guy doesn't really, I mean, he probably cares, but he seems pretty nonchalant because he knows he's just going to get like a shit ton of insurance money.
Yeah, but
have
before
another house
you
somewhere.
before you get the insurance money, you have to actually start building back your house and then give them the receipts.
Who the hell knows how it works? I'm sure, but I'm
So my
just saying,
dad said.
a lot of rich people are like, whatever.
But if your house burns down in Palisades, do you build another house in the Palisades? I mean, you have to if you want the insurance money. But then, this is what I'm thinking about.
I don't know how it works. I just know most of them are going to be all right. It sucks and it's a travesty, but like it. I feel like, and obviously there's a lot of people that aren't rich that live up there in some capacity.
Some people in
too.
Altadena, they don't really have that much money.
Exactly. Those ones, that's the ones I think about more like. But Spencer and Heidi Pratt are going to have another house tomorrow, probably already. They're like, we'll just move to Laguna.
Yeah, we'll just slum it in Laguna for a minute.
Yeah.
Dude, this bitch Karen Bass was in Ghana when this happened.
Yeah.
She needs to go.
What, I mean, is that a thing? I don't know why. I mean,
because she's
they all-
in charge.
Yeah,
she
but-
should be here. Who goes on a vacation the first week of 2025?
was it a vacation to Ghana?
I don't know. It was something in Ghana. She was in Ghana.
It wasn't for
dude.
like work stuff? I'm
I
not
don't know.
defending anything.
I'm like, why are you out of the office first week of the new year? Wildfire response threatens to end Karen Bass's extended honeymoon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've had enough of this bitch.
Extended.
Look at her.
Oh, well.
Ugh.
I mean, no matter what
you know what?
politician
I
you
will
have,
say
when a fire
Newsom-
happens, you're fucked. I mean, it's not like, no one's going to be like, I mean, like everyone, I mean, think about it.
There's
When
something
has
about
everybody
Newsom.
celebrated a mayor? I mean, like Rudy Giuliani during 9/11. It's not like he
Yeah,
stood
dude.
in front of one of the planes and stopped it. It's like he just went afterwards and was like, all right, we're going to clean up this building. I mean, like, what did he really?
Giuliani
he rallied
cleaned
everybody.
up the New York in the 90s. Right?
That he did too. He was, I mean, yeah, he was, but
He was
also
a
people
hero,
were,
and then he had a quick downfall.
people were like saying that he was doing that in ways that were not like, there was like some controversy with the way he handled the 90s. You know, sure, it cleaned it up. But at what cost?
But
some people
imagine
wonder.
being like, I want to be the one responsible. Like, I...
That's what I'm saying. There's no winning. I mean, like, what's the mayor going to do?
But
Magically
not be in
make
Ghana.
water?
Not be in Ghana. She should be here calling for more support from other people across the world. She should be here. She should show up in a hard hat, pretending like she cares, even if she doesn't. Just go through the motions, bitch. Stand in front of some flames. I want to see you handing out toothbrushes to first responders.
Yeah, you're
Like,
right.
Play it up, bitch.
Do the pictures.
Why are you in charge?
Yeah, do the pictures.
Do the pictures, kiss the baby, shake the hands.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
your
good
one
point.
job. You're in Ghana with your thumb up your ass.
Yeah.
And when you come back and people ask you where you were, you're not even apologetic. She just stares into the abyss.
She was
Like,
on her honeymoon with her lesbian lover?
I
don't
think
know if
she's
a lesbian.
straight. I know she looks a little gay, but
Oh, I just assumed. I don't know. I don't even know. What is she, the mayor? She's the mayor, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't really live here. In my opinion. I live here, but I don't really I don't know anything about anything here. I don't know who's what. I know
No,
the
she was
governor.
going to the inauguration of a West African nation.
Cool.
Okay, but what's happening in the nation that you're in charge of?
Well, now we're like an African nation. We're
Yeah,
unhoused and
it's given third world. I'll tell you that, fucking Karen. Dude, she's got
so
to
maybe
get.
she'll come back. That's all I'm saying.
And then Biden's visiting, being like,
He was here. I didn't know he was here. I assumed he was just visiting Hunter in Malibu and was like, smells like fire. You know, like, and then, Hunter, you cooking them spoons again?
I just got you acquitted.
And you're going back to the meth. No, Dad, it's a crazy, crazy forest fire. We have to get out of here. Yeah,
Ugh.
it's wild.
Yeah, I don't know. It's stressing me out.
I don't know why you're so stressed. I was stressed not having. I mean, I wasn't
Well,
stressed, but
I
I
don't
was.
know. Maybe it's the Alani, the off-brand energy drink I'm drinking, stressing
thought
me
you
out. I
liked
don't
it.
know. It's giving Kirkland signature. I don't know. No. I do like Alani.
Newest sponsor of the Shank Show.
Alani.
Is that what it is?
Don't call me. Call me Alani. What? Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get
They're
some.
not a sponsor yet. I'm Vanna Whiting it.
I love it.
Do you
You
want to
should-
try the flavor?
No, I don't want to
Okay.
try. But I
Am I
just-
pushing my
You can
Red Bull?
model the bottle of water now. The bottle of water now.
Oh, the bottle of water?
Yeah, do that one.
Now I feel like what are those? What was that show where those girls?
The Price is Right.
Hollywood Squares?
No,
Do they
The
do
Price
this?
is Right. The Hollywood Squares, they don't. Price is Right is when they go, here's a Comedy Store bottle of water that you can receive when you come to a show. A commemorative bottle of water can be reused as it is made from a very hardy sort of material. I can't tell what it is. Tap it. Use your nails. You're supposed to go, yeah, when I say the material, you're
ASMR.
supposed to, yeah. See? Come on, get your head out of your ass.
Okay, well that's the ad, and that's our podcast.
Cool.
Thank you for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm glad we're both alive. And I mean, not that we had any risk of that, but I'm glad we're both
So far,
out of the house. That's all.
we are marked alive.
I don't like being, I shouldn't have said that because that sounds so dramatic that I was never at any risk of anything. I was
Well,
safe
you're
the
not
whole time.
in any risk.
I was safe the whole time. Like I said, I was scared of the Sunset Fire when it was near Hormoz's house when I was there. I was nervous that it was going to come burn the Comedy Store down because honestly, if the Comedy Store were to burn down, it would devastate me more than my own house. Like if my apartment lit on fire, I would be like,
I was feeling the
maybe
same
I'd
way.
get someone would donate me another PlayStation 5 and then I'd be like, oh, I got everything I need back. What do I need? A bed? I can buy one of those. But I'm saying if the Comedy Store burned down, I would be on a watch. You'd need to watch me. It'd be like my life would be it'd be like my mother and father were in the you know what I'm saying? I would
No.
be that devastated.
I would be devastated too if the store was
Yeah,
taken
so I
out.
was scared about
So-
that. That had me a little uneasy.
But it's also it's supposed to be windy for the next few days.
Shush. No, it's not.
Okay.
Is it?
He's a reality denier now.
Is it supposed to be
Shush,
windy?
no, it's not.
It's not windy like that,
Shush.
though, right?
I
Well,
think
they keep saying it's supposed to go down, and then every day they're like, actually, it's going up.
it's supposed to be windy at least a little bit until
Fear, it's because they're
Tuesday.
getting great ratings in the news, and they're like, there might be more wind.
Tune in.
Stay tuned. Keep it right here to find out about that wind.
Okay, so this is coming out January 15th. So if you have anything you want to plug,
Oh, I don't have anything.
Josh Potter Show.
The Josh Potter Show every Wednesday. I'm gonna be with Annie in Greensboro, so if you want to come see me there with her, that'd be cool. Be cool if some people came to see me, and then Annie was like, "Hey, cool."
Cool. When are you going to be in Greensboro?
It's at the end of the month.
Get tickets.
Yeah, go to AnnieLetterman.com and get tickets.
Thank you guys so much for listening. You can find me here every Wednesday on Shank, every Monday on This Bitch. I am coming to Austin, Texas. I will be there what day?
19th through the 24th.
The 19th through the 2nd.
Oh, the 2nd? God.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go to Austin for a couple days.
Come to Austin during that time.
Maybe I will.
You should. It'll be fun.
Lord knows I got nothing else going on. Thanks, Fires.
Fuck you, Fires. Patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk for bonus content. I'm doing videos on there now. I'm doing vlogs. I drank a margarita last night after I vaxxed, and I just talked to the camera for 5 minutes. So
Turn
if
on
you
your
wanna
Twitch
see-
and play some Animal Crossing. You could have did that
I don't
on there.
have a Switch
Well,
yet.
stream that shit, girl.
I want to get one.
No, get a Twitch account. You can do whatever you want. You can go on there and talk and drink a margarita.
I can.
Yeah.
I'm doing it on my Patreon.
All right.
Patreon. If you want to see me, live my life, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk. And I love you all. Goodbye.